All right, ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, we have 2 extra phase 2, 15,054 deaths, 3,000 deaths to Radon.
Brand new subscriber.
Resubnks you.
Milkspy, thanks for the 2 months. Community confidence starting to go in the absolute tanker. Hasn't been this low since a long time. Expected completion date about 2 weeks from now. Let's check the Tibelius sheet.
Let's go.
Got a prime for the blue shirt.
Alchemist.
Noob and thanks for the 6 months.
Alchemist.
Appreciate the support. All right. Look, what do we got to lose at this point, chat? Chat, at this point, it could go 10,000. I mean, at this point, it could go 10,000. It really could. Doesn't mean it is, but why would you say that? I mean, there's now less heat to win. Noobity, redemption of a pack. I respect it. I only have a couple minutes free here at work. Wonka, what happened to the Wonka that would watch Twitch in front of the CEO of the company? What happened to that Wonka?
What's popping, gamers?
Motivation is you don't have to wear the blue shirt anymore. That's not how motivation works. I'm a positive reinforcement motivation guy, not negative. Can you put on thick rimmed glasses to go with that blue shirt, all caps? Squirreless, thanks for the 83 months.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Jeppers. Tipped $5. Hey Dan. Right now you're building an Eiffel Tower out of horsing. What we need is a London Bridge made out of dial.
Jep, thanks for the support. Jep, thanks for the support. Can we get some crumpets with that? Chad, how come in the US there's no UK restaurants, but in the UK there's American restaurants? You ever think about that? Why do you think that is? I can tell you why.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That's trash, dog. Get off the airwaves.
Oh, come on, man.
Have you ever seen? How come everyone knows UK food is bad and no one does anything about it? Like, imagine if you were a restaurant owner in the UK, be like, I'm gonna stop this. Like, let's just stop the madness. Wayne Geed says low-hanging fruit bit. Tell me you're from the UK without telling me you're from the UK. Our food is great. I don't even care. Full Metal Gary. Have you ever had American food? I saw a video of an English guy eating ribs for the first time and you could see the moment his life changed. Decoy, can you link me that video? I'm not even joking. We're off to a strong start, be aiming a full country. Not a full country, just an entire country's culinary artistry. Try UK Mexican food. They gave you ketchup with onions as salsa? That cannot be true. Oh man, that's not even trying, man. That's literally not even trying. No way that's true. Oh, here comes Weigel Gas to defend his cuisine. Fish and chips cannot save an entire country. The fish and chips is exquisite, but it can't save an entire country of food discrepancy. They put tuna on baked potatoes too? Man, talk about being down bad. The London food scene clears most US cities. You're UK exposing again? What do they feed me on Traders? Is my contract? Is my NDA up now? They did their best, man. They did their best. They were just working with a limited palette. They did their best. Boiled chicken though? Boiled chicken? Am I in Fantastic Mr. Fox? They did, I can't complain. They did their best, man. It's not like I looked at it and I'm like, are they doing their best? And the answer was yes. The traders, when they fed us, they were doing their best, man. BB slop or traders food? Traders food. Traders food. DM, but please be careful with the link. Why be careful with the link? Can you give me some context? It might dox you. Well, how am I gonna show it without clicking it, Decoy? You're in tech, brother. Also, everyone knows your first name and the city that you live in. Also, I don't know how linking a YouTube video. Click it and close the join me on Instagram pop-up. It's Instagram. Decoy, they know who you are. They just, out of respect, they don't say your last name.
Outmaneuvered in the marketplace of ideas by Radon 3003 times.
Too easy.
Cheers to the 596.
Thanks for the 6 months. Enjoy your white gold chain. Appreciate the support. Decoy, do you not want people following you on Instagram? Because there's one person in chat that wants nothing but everyone in chat to follow him on Instagram right now, Starsleep. Not your regular profile? Why not? Why don't you want them to follow your regular profile? I'm not trying hard to dox. I am just asking a question. That's like deep doxa. I didn't know there were levels to doxa. All right, let me see here. All right, let me. Careful, I don't know if this link will dox me. No, it didn't dox you. Unless you liked the video, then it would dox you. All right, so this is someone from the UK trying good food, I mean American food for the first time.
Whoa. I know you're from where you're from.
We're foreign. What we don't know what we're doing.
Stop with the knives.
No, you don't need a knife?
No, you pull it apart.
Brett, man, look at Brett. He doesn't even know what to do, man.
With your hand and listen, hold up. And you take your fingers and you lift that up and you eat it.
Okay.
Not with a fork.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry.
Brett's brother apologizing.
Enjoy holding your food and eating it like that.
I
It's
do.
okay
I
here to
love
do it.
eating with hands. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
I'm sorry I let it get that far.
no. Our
that's
mistake.
fine.
Our mistake completely.
We're not used to meat being soft enough to just rip it apart without a knife.
Okay.
That's not normal. Mate, cheers.
Cheers.
The best ribs in America.
Don't ever talk to me about UK food the rest of your life, man. A picture's worth 1 million words. This is worth 18 billion.
Oh. My gosh.
Come on, man. Come on, where's my 5 heads at? Where are my 5 heads at? You can come out, all the Europeans. You know this would be you. Dude saw color for the first time.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what?
It is the most succulent meat.
And you know he's not lying because only people from the UK use the word succulent.
With the most beautiful glaze.
Can you see how cleanly that's come off the bone? You see that? I'm sorry, I completely lost the words.
I don't ever want to hear any words about UK cuisine around here the rest of my life. Rest of my life. Who wants some, man? I want some ribs, man. Chat, you want some ribs? They're contemplating relocating. All right, where's my Europeans at, chat? Europeans, come on. I'm from the UK and confirm the food is really bad. So quality parsnips, are you just like, you just accept it? Like you just know every day you're gonna have a 3 out of 10 meal? Louis, grow up, man. EU here, but not UK. I live in Poland and the food is much better here. You know what? I can't talk about Poland. I can talk about UK. Yeah, dude, like, come on. Like, there's no current events. We get it. It's fine. You just cook at home? Trippy, what do you make? Poland has some bangers for sure. I mean, like, you're talking about the original raviolis came from Poland, man. What the heck is jellied eel? My fiance's from the UK. I actually don't mind the food when we go over. Jersey Blue, what do you eat? Anything really? Steak and potatoes? But the UK guy said he never had soft meat before. He's putting on? What does putting on mean? You can good meat from butchers? Bro's not even looking at the game? I don't need to. I feel it. Did Luke Skywalker ever look at the Force? How do I feel about punchkis? Great on Fat Tuesday. Did you see the video of the UK guys trying ribs for the first time? You know what, Sean? Let me take a look at him.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you're from where you're from.
We're foreign. What we don't know what we're doing.
Stop with the knife.
This video, Sean?
No, you don't need a knife?
No, you pull it apart with your hand. And listen.
How did he pull it up so quick? Oh, we're on phase 2. What day is Fat Tuesday in it? We have great food. We have Italian, Indian, Chinese, Turkish, Polish, Mexican. Yeah, but in that, none of that is UK food. Like, what's the homegrown cuisine that's good? That's the joke? I just think I would have a hard time living somewhere where every meal you know is going to be 3 out of 10.
Hey Dan, it's Murph, your technician from Just Put the Numbers on the Screen Bro Death Counter Company. We wanna make sure you got the software update for your radon death counter. Should be able to go past 3000 now like you requested. Oh great, looks like it's working. Just reach out if you need it to go past 4000. It'll be tough, but I think we can figure it out.
Murphy's checkmark posting again. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Murph, how many IPAs did you spray all over the wall when you got the partner acceptance letter? You don't have to drink an IPA to spray it on the wall. You avoided the question. You twisted the mustache 3 times in celebration. Chat, look, I'm not. This is not directed at Murph, but mustaches went out for like 20, 25 years, man. They were big in the 80s, then they disappeared, man. Right? And now they're like in vogue now. They were gone for a good 20, 25 years. I mean, I wouldn't call them back now. They're around now. I wouldn't call them back. Welcome to the winning run. Your wife's dad shaved his mustache once and he doesn't have lips? Is that like instead of a weak chin, weak lips? Is that what that is? Michael Sarah posting? Please, sir, may I have some dial. Once we hit 3,000, I gave you 10 of the best dial runs in the history of dial, from 2,990 to 3,000. I need a little runway now. That's preferably not iced. I did, chat. You cannot say those last 10 weren't dialed. Dan, what was up with the VS logo BM yesterday in the call with Squeaks? Someone in Squeaks' chat said this guy is dumb. So I interrupted the call with Squeaks to say, hey, I'm not going to trust the judgment on intellect from someone with a VS icon. That doesn't apply to VS icons here, chat, just in other people's chats. Somehow I was on Reddit yesterday and I got served up r/dude houses or something like that. And it was basically just a bunch of dudes' houses that looked like dudes' houses with like stuff all over the place. And like a refrigerator in the middle of the kitchen opposed to against a wall. I'm like, how did that get served up to me? Redness, darkness, and whiteness. Chad, I feel no pressure anymore to win this thing. 299 to 3,000. It was like I had an elephant standing on a rhino, standing on a gorilla on my back. Now it's like, we'll get it. How can we up the pressure? The dangling of this is worse than this. That's not true, but I don't like it either. My part of the union with Squeaks and Cinna. I mean, after I woke up this morning and got a message from Zane, the editor, saying, hey, we can't put VODs on YouTube anymore, then I changed my tune. Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. Zane just needs to delete all the current VODs. All right, let's get this toast. You thought Squeaks and Cinna were being mean to me when they're talking about Dan? They're talking about Clance. I mean, bottom line, it makes sense. They just need to roll it out better. Redness and darkness and whiteness. All right, let's get this toast, man. We got a P2 stun incoming. Why not us? Why not now? RIP speedrun VODs? Well, they should have had a VOD channel, man. Like, what are they? It's free. Redness and darkness. All right. Not under. Over. I didn't remember VOD boy. You gotta. Who's VOD boy? Twitch should just make VODs not stink. I mean, it's not really their product. Their product is live streaming. YouTube is VOD. That's my take on it. Is it ideal? No, but just put the live stream in the bag, brother. No, I mean, they can improve it, but do you really think they're based on other features that you see in Twitch? Do you really think they're gonna just nail the VODs out of the park? Like that was the point. You know? Like, do you really think there's gonna be like an amazing VOD system on Twitch? Right. Yeah, like, yeah. Sure, it'd be great. But if you could disconnect the tank of copium that's pumping into my room right now, that would be good too. And that's okay. That my point is they don't have to be good at it. It would be nice, but they don't have to. They just got to put the live stream in the bag. All right. All right, get this toast. The VODs are gonna be fine. The VODs will be around like how you normally watch them here. They'll be around for whatever 20 days, and then if not, go to the YouTube VOD channel. Lies of P is greater than Elden Ring. Kids at 12, really? Think about how many VODs are straight up YouTubes are things that are supposed to be earning ad revenue. Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, I get it. My take on it is, yes, in a perfect world, it'd be amazing for Twitch to have a VOD system. But currently the system, like, they said something like 0.1% like of people view the VODs in the old VODs in the current capacity. So why would they pay for that? Like, just making, my take is just make the live streaming as best as possible. Let me worry about the VOD storage. That's because the VOD system is bad, so you watch on YouTube. I know it's a circular argument. I get it. I get all the proponents. But it's been like that for 10 years, right? So like if you want to grow on Twitch, the best place to not be is on Twitch. It's just doesn't make it right or anything. It just is. Just is. Like you're not Chad, and you can maybe count on one hand. You know how many people come here a week and say, "Hey, Dan, I love the Gungeon videos." 2 to 3. Those people aren't coming from Gungeon channels on Twitch. And so the long and short of it is how you view VODs or like missed shows on Twitch really isn't going to change. You'll be able to watch them. Like if you watch like a day or two later here, that's not going to change. Just creators aren't going to be able to store them forever. Just like call out Murph again. I'm sure he gets people pop into his live stream and be like, yo, I saw your Balatro short. They're not saying, oh, I watched your Twitch clip. Only because that's the way it is. Why not improve? Because I don't think it's that's they don't want to improve that. That's a point. It's like, hey, we sell swords. Why don't you sell arrows? Or the arrows that you sell are not very good. Well, we're a blacksmith, so sell arrows. They don't want to. They're losing money doing that. Or I love your TikTok, but some account stole your content and reposted it. Murph, I'm sure we probably feel different about that. I think that's a net positive for you. If a stolen TikTok account is getting you reach that you didn't have to do, then you never would have got that person before. I take that any day of the week over 2 cents in ad revenue. That's just me though. I don't think I'd ever transition to Twitch for anything other than live content. Yeah. I think it's messed up making NL personally delete like 4,400 hours and stuff. He doesn't have to. They're going to do it automatically. But I bet they roll something out to make it easier to delete. Yeah, 100%. Librarian made NL digestible to the masses. You know what I mean? Like all it takes is 1 bit from to hear Ryan Gary and you're in, but most of those bits were like buried in like stuff that you would never see. That's why like I just believe in like a rising tide. It's not like if Murph does well, then Raffle gets hurt or whoever else is in Balatro community. If Murph does well, everyone else is going to do well too. It's not like a zero-sum game, in my opinion. But I get not everyone feels that way. I understand. Like people get mad if people take content or whatever. I really don't care. You're losing all your points believing right now? All right, let me turn that around for you. All right, no more inside baseball. I just look, all right, a little more inside. I just find it funny how like it's just like Twitch changes one thing and it's like doomsday. Everyone's like up in arms. Like, all right, like we play video games for a living. Just figure it out, all right? Like it's
But my archives, no one, the videos that no one have seen, they're gonna go away.
okay. We play video games, brother. I will say.
Casually dying a dozen times.
What do you mean
We're
casually?
going 4,000 dango.
Twitch is managing that part. Yeah, and I get it. Not everyone feels that way. That's just how I feel. Professionally dying thousands of times. Excuse me, Scoot and Jimmy. You did not help me at all during our Mega Man 4 playthrough. You just lost the 24/7 archive channel. We've always had, I don't know when, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, we're like, hey, it's probably a decent idea to save every live stream somewhere not on Twitch. There's a second YouTube channel.
A cheeky British bugger. Tip $3. Oi bruv, your American cuisine doesn't hold a finger to our sublime bangers and mash bruv. Ribs? Ha, fine, I'll try a bite to appease you filthy cretin. Chompo. Flushed face, woozy face, wow, just smacking. Oh yeah, weary face, weary face, weary face, give me more, underscore?
Pleasey, thanks for the support, I appreciate it. Brian Gavin says when people start complaining over 60 free hours of digital storage, that's when you draw the line. I mean, like, we get to pump. I don't know how much data am I pumping right now for free? I don't know, chat. How much data are we pumping at 5,000 kbps to 1,200 people? Like, that's why I'm just grateful to have a platform to do this. It's not perfect, but still get to do it, and it works 99% of the time. I just think it's perspective. That's just me, though. Underscore? Come on, give us a good run here. Wow, you piece. Meatball into anime? Under. 1, 2, big 1, 3. No greed for. 3 hitter. Got a long way to go. 1. Redness. Whiteness. 1. Greed. Out of green. Dang, we knew that. You piece.
Yeah, right. You and I will get some hamburgers.
Ask the one guy to tell him at work how much bandwidth he used. Just wait until YouTube starts charging a fee per upload. I know. Like, it's wild, man. Every 3 or 4 combo need to mix in a green saber. I got you. Chad is headhunting in chat. He was here yesterday, but he's like, hey, I can hop in, and the death counter was at like 2,998. I'm like, sorry, brother, can't do that. I feel like losing the green is a good sign, actually. It means we're not getting hit. You know what I mean? It's like we're not winning the race, but we're blowing up our engine. We're not crashing into walls anymore. Can you increase the green? We could. We would have to take out some blue, though. We're not going to do it. Not going to respec. Yeah, I think at this point we're literally, if we tinker, we're splitting hairs. L2 some more. All right, kid, what do we got here? Underscore? Too close to the wall for my liking, you piece. Green saber, I got you. 3,000 deaths and acting like it's not time to panic. I bet this is the least exclamation point concerned I've ever been in this Radon fight. He's gonna fall. Literally zero concern. The optics of tinkering after 3,000 deaths is cinema. Yo, Heather, happy birthday. Happy 27, you piece. What does that even mean? I'm not concerned. Like when we first walked into the arena, I was concerned. Please learn to dodge the chopping attack. You're talking about anime? Heather, how old are you? He was concerned to hit 3,000, now he doesn't care. It's not that I don't care, there's just no pressure. No pressure. How many months do I need to get before I get to ask you a question? Duke, you got good brand equity. You can ask. No pressure except all the games coming? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Lies of P, DLC? You're talking about Elden Ring, Night Rain? You're talking about... There's a bunch of other ones too. The Grand Pooh Bear Old NES Games Challenge. We're talking about doing the programming stream. We're talking... do we have a list? There's Metal Gear, yeah. What's the list, man? We need a list command because that will apply pressure. That will apply pressure. Sir Behemoth, thank you for the 10 gifted. Can we get some more Spelunky art in the Discord? I know. Thank you for the 10 gifted. I know you didn't expect a request on top of that, but it's just a humble request. I like your Spelunky sprite sheets. Could we get some more? Yeah, we're gonna make a game. One of the streams we're gonna do this year is we're gonna make a game. We're gonna program a game in one stream. Believing you can make a P2 and getting clipped is frustrating. Brumme, next time you go all in for a P2, let me know. And I'll make sure we get it. Are you doing the programming? Yes. My one question is the timer on traders for challenges is highly edited, right? Why does it always come down to the final seconds? Duke Leisure, as someone with a silver gummy and a high level of intellect, because I know you're smart, because you're smart to ask that question. Do you think it comes down to the final second every time, some of the time, or none of the time? Then the other question you have to ask is, do the challenges and the traders actually matter? Or is it just a show for entertainment and cinema? I don't know. That's not for me to say. Just something to think about. Underscore? Good run. He has no health. Anime? Get out of the middle, Malcolm. Philip Delaney. Man, we died. That could have went. That one could have went the distance. I'm not saying because everyone didn't give me the courtesy CZ. Yeah. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the CZ might have got us there a little bit closer. But instead, we're sitting over here drinking a Pepsi bottle out of a Coca-Cola glass. Hey, Fruit Bed. Do you,
Hey, Tanner, does he go to the bathroom for you, too?
That's never applied to someone more than you making that statement right there.
The Dan I know always gives 110% and challenges himself to do more every time, either more effort, BM, or horsing. Blue shirt Dan it looks like isn't concerned about giving his best.
That's the thing, chat. The red shirt gives real life buffs. You wanted the blue, man. You don't know about the nerfs that come with this shirt. You should have known this. You've seen it once before. If you wanted to win, you should have never demanded the blue shirt. You can't have it both ways. You can't have your VODs and your live streaming and say make it better. Maybe you need to stop glancing. Sure, we can do that. Whatever you guys want. Makes no difference to me. Chat, what's the D&D stat that measures constitution? Or like, wait. Leadership. What do you guys call that? When someone's not a leader, you call it Delta? Delta guy? Charisma? Italian luminary. Vaffanculo. Chad, don't act like you know what that means. Holy Anne Hathaway. You're Italian, Dan? Yeah, but your little brother's not. All right, chat. I'm a high school teacher. Gave my kids a movie day today. Good luck with the demigod. Joshua, I'm not going to read your last name. What movie? Wait, Josh, you have the stream open in the middle of your class, in high school class? Josh, on YouTube? Man, I just saw it. I hope he's still in chat. That would be a heck of a hop in, man. Oh, man. Gave my kids a movie day today in high school. Holy. Come on, Josh. Please tell me you're still in chat. Please tell me you're still in there. Is he in chat? Little S. You're the ringleader over there. I trust you. He has his full name in YouTube, so I definitely don't want to say that. Interstellar day in class? He said it's movie day, not bad movie day. Do I prefer American or Lafayette? I prefer the Coney Island in Detroit that just didn't get shut down by the health department. Whichever one that one is. Is that American? Shh. What happened to our bubble? Shoot, he's not in chat right now.
Squigzolos and Danagorn were in a heated debate in the barracks. They spoke in Elvish so they chatters couldn't understand them. 100-hour limit. Against YouTube? They are all going to leave, Squigzolos roared. Danagorn winced and put out his hand. Sit down, Squigzorlos. Bezondor isn't coming to save us. We are going to fold. Danagorn roared in Danglish. We play video games, figure it out. The barracks fell quiet in sorrow.
Let's go.
I believe.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Bald. Can I ask you something? I hope that you have a VOD channel for your TTS. Do you have, like, you probably have at least a short story, if not a novel. Do you keep all of them? That would be amazing if you kept them all. Do you? Like, you probably are close to a series. Little S, $100 on YouTube. Says Joshua, click the thumbs up if you're still here before the super chat expires. No one else give it a thumbs up. Yo, Little S, thanks for the support on YouTube. Yo, could someone mod Little S on YouTube? Little S get refunded. Just put your stream on for my history class. Told them this was David versus Goliath. Wait, who's who? Wait, who's who? That's fine, but who's who? Who's who? Who's who? Who's who? Who's who?
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Nate_D313. Tipped $3. You're not worried now about Radon, but Daniel, are you worried when they recycle Radon for a third time in Night_? Rain and you are still fighting this one? 2_?
Nate, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Gesco, thanks for the 8 months. Yo, there's hearts going off on YouTube. Josh, the teacher who just made movie night or movie day in his high school class, is here. Josh, can you hop in the Discord? Josh, can you hop in the Discord? Or do you have the stream up in class right now? Josh, the Discord link is pinned in chat. Little S, your APB worked. He has it on in class. I don't want to get him in trouble, but I gotta talk to him. He made it movie day in class today. We'll protect his job.
Lord, brother.
It's probably tenured anyways.
At long last.
I'm trying, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Did you click on the Discord link? Okay, he's in Discord.
27 months. Each day more
Josh, I can
exciting
call
than
you
the
on
last.
Discord.
Dan, this sub will get you the win. The dial is unparalleled. The glance tech is
Josh,
gone.
so I just want to let you know, when I call you, everyone, like, I know there's like 1,100 people on Twitch that will be able to hear us talking. Are you okay with that?
Do I, Mikola?
This one's for Josh, the teacher, man. I can't swing here. We got to build green. By building green, I mean using L2, brother.
He made it movie day in class today and they get to watch Groundhog Day. I mean Radon fights.
Who said that? We're okay on green. Sebulba. We got a shot here, Chad. Don't look down. We got a shot here. This is for Joshua, the teacher, on YouTube. All right. Josh, I'm going to call you. This isn't a hop, and this is a hop call. How to propose.
Do you want to talk to someone who definitely knows? Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord. Where should you go on a first date?
Calling Josh right now. Josh, I'm calling you. This is the first ever YouTube frog call. Frog hop. A frog hop, man. All right, Josh, I'm calling you. I see the mobile icon by your Discord avatar. So all you gotta do is just hit the green button, man. The call is open. You can join whenever you want. So Josh, I got a call open. It's in your Discord. Just click it and click the green button. Leap in the Discord. Okay, you think so? Josh is teaching right now. Josh, can you hear me?
What's up, man?
Hold on, let me turn down Radon. What are you doing, man? What's going on?
Okay, hang on. I gotta pause your video so that I can actually hear it myself, not speaking twice. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, man. How's it going?
Good. Hey, before we continue this call, I just want to make sure you're okay with it. This is being broadcast live on Twitch, so it's not just you and me talking.
Oh, yeah. Totally cool.
Okay. All right. So can you tell me what you typed in YouTube chat about 5-10 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah. So I saw that you went live on my YouTube page, and so I was doing a movie day for my class, so I paused the movie in my class and pulled up your stream.
For the class or just for you?
Well, I have a couple kids in there that are Elden Ring nerds, so I, paused they're watching the movie Julius Caesar. We just finished reading Julius Caesar in my class, so I paused it for them and pulled up some Elden Ring with Dan. A couple of them were pogging up a little bit.
My man, wait, you put this on in your classroom?
Yeah, not for very long, but I did pull it up for just a little bit, just for, because they looked a little bit bored watching Julius Caesar. So, and then whenever you said you wanted to call, I paused your stream and stepped out to take your call, and then I put Julius Caesar back on for him.
Wait, so the kids are in the class right now?
Yeah, they're back in the classroom.
What kind of
do you want to say hey to them?
Yeah, well, what kind of class do you teach? That way we can wrap this up like in an educational fashion, so that what kind of class do you teach?
It is a 10th grade English class.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do anything remotely dox, especially with students.
Right.
But yeah, if you want to, how much time does the class have left?
They will get done in exactly 10 minutes.
Oh, dude, let me get the last 10 minutes of lecture. Can you put it on for everyone?
You know what? Hang on one second.
And can I call you Mr. Josh just because I don't want to put your last name out there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Here, what do you want me to call you for the kids?
You could just call me, hey, I'm a former teacher, and just saying that I'm going to talk brief, say you're bringing me on as a guest speaker. I'm going to talk about the English alliteration that Miyazaki used within this new piece of mass media known as Elden Ring.
Okay. Can I put you on mute for 5 seconds so that I can give them a quick intro so that they don't freak out?
Yeah, yeah. Can you leave it on? Can you leave your phone on so I can hear what you say to the students?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Hang on one second. It's like a huge climactic moment in the movie, so it's about to get completely derailed.
No problem.
As what shall I say, my friend, now standing on such slippery ground that one of two bad ways you must compete. Either a coward or a flatterer. I did not deceive the road, 'tis true. If then thy spirit look upon us now, shall it not grieve thee, dearer, to see thy...
Hey guys, I'm just gonna pause this movie for just a second. Are you guys awake enough to hear? Okay, I've got a little guest speaker here for you, who is a former teacher that I know through the internet. So his name is Dan, and he wants to talk to you guys for just a second. Hey, Dan, go ahead.
Okay. Hey guys, can they see me or they just hear me?
They just hear you. They see your little Ralph Macchio picture.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I was going to be without visual aid, but hey, I just want to introduce myself. My name is DANGHEESLING. I'm a former teacher. Some of you that may watch reality TV may have, seen me on a couple of shows your parents watch, maybe Big Brother, maybe Peacock Season 2 on The Traders. But I'm here today to talk not just about video games, but a very specific video game. Mr. Josh, if you could share the screen at least maybe like somehow like off your phone, we could kind of take it from there. But anyways, I just want to talk about a new piece of literature. I know it's a 10th grade literature class. But there's literature everywhere you look around. Yes, in the Julius Caesar movie you're watching right now, there's literature, but there's literature in some of your favorite pieces of media, right? And in particular, there's this game that just came out by Miyazaki. It's called Elden Ring. And when you see it on the surface, yes, it may just be a guy running around with a sword and shield trying to beat up some monsters. But did you know, if you look a little bit deeper, especially with the stuff that Mr. Josh teaches you, there's stories and lore, and there's so much exciting things to be dug deep. For example, some of you may have heard of the series Game of Thrones. Did you know that Miyazaki paired with George R.R. Martin to write the lore, the backstory of this game? So yes, while you may see a lot of like amazing boss fights and just graphics and special effects, there's more to it. In particular, noting a couple of specifics for you, and you may want to write this down because it'll be an extra credit question on your next test from Mr. Josh. But note in the game, there's a lot of character names that start with G, M, or R, and you're like, oh, that's kind of odd. A lot of the bosses could be like Godfrey, Godwin, Melania, Roland. You're like, oh, that's kind of odd. But if you notice, the G, M, and R characters in the game are generally related to each other. There's also a heavy motif in this game with the duality, twins, and split personalities. So when you see like two enemies that kind of look the same, chances are maybe they're related, and there's like some sort of correlation. On that same note, there's an overarching theme in the game called Outer Gods. They seem to exist in the world as Elden Lord, but there's more to be seen, and that's the exciting part of this, is that yes, you're playing a game, but you're peeling back layers to the onion as you go forward. But I've yapped enough. Does anyone have?
Hey Dan, let me cut you off for just a second. Yeah, does anybody have a question for Mr. Dan, who is a former teacher again, who is, I want to remind you, live streaming to about 1,100 people right now. So does anybody want to throw a little comment out there or a question for Mr. Dan about Elden Ring?
You get if you ask a question, you get 1 extra credit point on the next test.
All right, we've got a young man here who's got a question for you.
Okay,
and again, I do want to remember this is a family-friendly stream that is being streamed to 1,100 people.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Can you get him a little bit closer to the phone so I can hear?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie?
Real quick, what's your first name?
Court.
Real quick, before I give you my favorite movie, what's your favorite movie?
Scream.
Oh, Nev Campbell. Okay, what do you like about Scream?
I like the plots and the twist in them and the thrill of trying to guess who the killer is, because you never really know.
My man, can I tell you something about Scream? So before Scream, every like horror slasher movie, if the character gets toward the edge of the screen, it's an indication they're going to get killed on the edge of the screen. Scream took that and flipped it, so you can know a character is going to die because they're in the dead center of the frame of the screen. So that's just a little feather in your cap, and not to mention Nev Campbell's an incredible actress, and I'm glad that we share that. But I'd say one of my favorite movies that I'd recommend, especially it's a little avant-garde, but there's a movie called Brazil. If you like a little bit of like weird movies, I'd check it out. But dude, how does that +1 extra credit feel on that test for asking a question?
Feels great.
Real quick, can you tell me one thing you love about being in Mr. Josh's class?
that I learn a lot more from his class because he makes class fun to be in.
Like, give me an example. How does he make class fun?
Like, there's things that he does that other teachers would do. He actually gets up in front of the class and teaches and makes learning fun by activities that he plans out and stuff like that. Like, other teachers just give a packet and sit down, you know, play on their phones.
Wait, so you have teachers that do nothing but give you packets?
Yes.
And you're telling me Mr. Josh is the opposite of a packet teacher?
Opposite.
That's, you know what? I'm glad you appreciate that, and I hope that all the other students in your class appreciate that, because he could just as easily be throwing packets like some maybe, you know, teachers, when you walk into the class, they're not inspired, but when you walk into Mr. Josh's class, you don't know what's going to happen. You're on your heels, you're on your toes, and you're excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, man, and thanks for being a good sport, and enjoy the extra credit on the test.
Hey, Dan, this has been absolutely wonderful, man. I'm going to let these kids finish up this movie real quick. Do you have any last-minute thoughts that you want to share before I let you go?
Yes, this is my best piece of advice to kids in high school. Whatever you think you want to do in life, like say you want to be an accountant, go spend a day with an accountant. That will save you a lot of time and heartbreak. So good luck, and keep being nice to your teacher. See you guys.
All right.
See you, Mr. Josh.
Hey, it's been great talking to you, Dan. Appreciate it.
You too, man. Thank you. You can't tell me you woke up today thinking that we'd be broadcasting up high school somewhere in the South. That's awesome to hear, though, chat. I mean, it's a little disturbing to hear about the packet teachers.
Dang hop.
But in a world of packets, there's a Mr. Josh. That's wild, man. That's cool, though. And, like, here's the thing. Mr. Josh, like, that was not a paid chatter student. That kid was shooting off the dome, you know? You can't VIP. He's only in YouTube. Like, you could tell, and he wasn't like me in high school, just like saying nice stuff to the teacher to like get extra credit. You could tell that was genuine. Mod him, I will. That's awesome, man. Here we go. You know what? Someone just delete that message from Arbard. Everyone just enjoying their popcorn with butter, and Arbard's throwing corn in the middle of it. Yeah. Arbard, you just heard one of Mr. Josh's students go to bat for him, saying he's one of the only teachers that doesn't mail it in. Like, you have to dig really deep. You have to dig really deep to find something bad with that wholesome moment of Mr. Josh. Mr. Josh is my favorite teacher, man.
Let's go.
That was levels of dang horse I don't well ever see again this generation. Absolutely phenomenal.
Starsleep says, will his 10th graders graduate before this fight's over? Also, I wanted to preface it with some educational content in the rare event that the teacher gets audited, you know? I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes teaching is just not being boring, you know? Trying something new. Not being afraid to step outside the box, chat, you know? Josh says, yo, Dan, that was amazing. Thanks so much. No, thank you for being a good teacher and non-packeteer. And I do feel a little bad because Mr. Josh's full name is in YouTube. I don't know why. Why does YouTube make your username your full your first name space last name? Gmail account. Little S, can you help Mr. Josh change his name? I just really don't want to get him in trouble. Like, Arbard pulls up his Hotmail account and finds Mr. Josh's real name and sends a letter to his principal. Imagine the kid who asked the question finding Radad VODs 10 years from now. Starscream posting dismissed. I love that you call them Starscream. That's so good, man. It was educational, yeah. I think it would have hit a little better if they had a visual, but maybe that's next time. I would 100% do a guest lesson in Mr. Josh's class with a quiz at the end. Including you, chat. You would be a part of it. Could you guys score better than Mr. Josh's 10th graders? How confused do you think the students were? Mildly. Are you smarter than Mr. Josh's 10th graders? Like, I can't understand packet teachers, right? But packet teaching and being on your phone, that's wild, man. Like, at least Mr. Josh is on his phone sharing the pogs. Packets are just like, you get like a stack of papers like this, and it's like worksheets. I teach philosophy at the University of Seattle. We could cook something up.
Because they don't freaking get this crap. If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that. They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just
wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you got to come in here, you got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is...
Talking about packets, man. I'd like to get an update from that guy. What do you think he's doing now, man? That was a long time ago. In before those kids' mom hear what they did and hop in tomorrow to ask Big Brother a question. What do you got against Big Brother moms, man? He's a packet salesman. He sells workbooks for a publishing company. Oh man. Oh man. Wait, his full name was in there. His full name sounds like he is a character in a Willy Wonka movie. Jeff's life update. Jeff, we can watch this.
Remember this video? Get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo.
If you've been on the internet anytime before 2013, you've probably seen Jeff Bliss giving his teacher the lecture of a lifetime. The long-haired high schooler from Texas became an unexpected viral sensation, delivering a critique that resonated with frustrated students everywhere. But who is Jeff Bliss, and why did his video go so viral? Jeff Bliss first went viral in...
Just, where is he now?
option. But what did Jeff...
That's bait, man. No, not even a shred of an update. It's just recapping the video.
So a lot of you are wondering where Jeff Bliss is now. In the comments, people were saying that he's a teacher, a rapper, producer, working for UPS, or that he even changed his name and moved to another country, but this is what I could find. Okay, so the latest article I could find was published back in October 2020. So according to this article, a user on Reddit claims that back in 2019 he worked for UPS and that he also does not even like talking about that viral video of him. However, a lot can happen between 2019 and 2021, so who knows, he might be a teacher. So I tried to reach out to him via social media.
Let's reach out to him.
Twitter. However, the last time he was active on there was 2016. Now I really do hope that I can reach out to
Real underscore Jeff Bliss.
Hi.
Everyday Italian, what's going on? Real underscore Jeff Bliss. He's not afraid to be found. Oh, he's got an Instagram too. I don't know if this is actually him. Wait. That's not Jeff Bliss. What happened to his account?
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Mr. Rathryan. Tipped $3. My favorite part was you introducing yourself as from Big Brother and Traitors. My guy, some of those kids were born in 2010, they don't know who you are. Amazing bit though.
What happened
Underscore?
to his... Mr. Ethereum, thanks for the bits or the support. What he's not on Twitter anymore, man. My mother-in-law is a massive Big Brother fan, so I can't wait to show her this later. We definitely set up a day for you to guest lecture. Mr. Josh, anytime, man. You might know this show called Game of Thrones. Why would 10th graders be watching that? What do you mean? You don't think any 10th graders? You don't think any high school kids now are watching Game of Thrones? Why wouldn't they? Why, if you think a 10th grader today would watch Game of Thrones? And in chat if no. What do you think they're watching? That's So Raven? That was a crossover +2. Come on. That's So Raven, the three-eyed Raven. Where's my +2s for that? 84% of people think a 10th grader would watch. How are those -2s, man? That's So Raven? Chip, I'll take a ~0. It's better than a -2. And those kids weren't alive when that show finished ending? Yeah, but what about all the D&D nerds that don't have anything to watch besides Rings of Snooze Power? My son is a junior. His friends have been watching Dexter recently. That's what I mean. Cinema is always cinema. Bro said Scream was his favorite movie. I know, he's got exquisite taste. Nev Campbell? Can't even write this stuff, man. Wait, do you think he was talking about the new... Didn't a new Scream come out called Scream? He wasn't talking about that one, do you think? Oh, no. I thought he was talking about the original. Underscore? We're in trouble here. We're in the pile. Gomer pile.
Pepsi bottle, a Coca-Cola glass.
Wait. Who do I contact to make you to make a comment on what I'm teaching? I'm not going to comment on what you're teaching. I will teach a lesson. But I'm not Teaching your curriculum, brother. What's your class on? Yeah, in philosophy. If we were to do it, I'd want to do it right. So you would need, I mean, just send me a DM on Discord. The kids knew I was having a blast, but to be honest, they didn't really know who you are or what Big Brother is. The kid you talked to says he's a classic Scream fan, but the new ones are good too. Yeah, I was trying to give him like a little runway. Chat, I was never a packet teacher. Not once, not ever. One time, maybe twice in the history of the show, 2 former students came into chat. One of them streamed, kind of. If they ever come back, you can ask them if I was a packet teacher. Reach into your back packet. One. Good on green. 2. Polka. Polka. 1. 1. Underscore 2 out of green. Hey. Just so much greed.
Iris, green, 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 green.
We gotta cut that out. That was a good run. My French teacher did a lot of packets, but it was helpful to learn how to write the language. The other kids said I would have soiled my pants talking to that many people, says Mr. Josh. Sometimes you gotta take a break and hand the kids a packet. I mean, I say this as a former teacher. Take a break, your day ends at 2:30. What about grading? You grade that when you watch your shows at night. I never handed my students a packet. I taught live. If I was a teacher now, if I went back into the schools, I would be hired on one condition. No homework. 0 homework. If I can't teach you what you need to know in 60 minutes, another 60 at home is not going to do it. What might be my ideal grade to teach? Not middle school. I've taught or substituted at every grade. Not middle school and not kindergarten. As a college instructor, homework is a good way for them to practice. Exactly. A good way for them to practice, or a good way for you to just chill. Underscore. Like, I look at homework like this. If I can't beat Radon in the hours between 12 and 2:33, what's me practicing gonna do?
Let's go.
34M almost 3Y already, nutty.
Onyx Knight, thanks for the 34 months. I appreciate it. Homework also lets them stress less about their grades, though. All right, I have 2 rules. I have 2 rules if I go back to teaching. No homework, and everyone gets his A as long as you give your best effort every day. There we go. Every day you don't give your best effort, you go down half a grade. How you measured effort? Very simply, on a very objective scale. Are you horsing around or not horsing around? You'd have an F in this boss fight by your own rules? What do you mean? Grade that attempt. What about this shy kid who's just sponging? What does sponging mean? What the heck is sponging? Chat, what is I've never heard. What is sponging? What the heck is sponging? You don't have to be a loudmouth in class to be giving your best effort. A shy sponge here? Chat, wait, is sponging a verb? I'm a shy sponge? What does that mean? My students complain no matter how I teach, lecture are too boring, discussions are too participatory. This town is smoke. What grade do you teach? University? What university do you teach at? Doxa? How is that doxa? You know how many teachers there are at universities? How was that, chat? How was that doxa? If that teacher said Northwestern University, you're not finding them. We know Duke Leisure teaches at the University of Seattle. You're not finding him either. Unless his first name is Duke or his last name happens to be Leisure, you're not finding him either. But you probably, if you did go to the University of Seattle's website and looked up all their philosophy teachers, you could probably narrow it down. Internet Jeff's wife says hi. Yeah, that was crossing the line, man. Whoever found the guy who came over from Comcast to help us specially fix our internet directly went and found his wife on Instagram and sent her messages. When I find you, there will be heck to pay. Also, headhunting 14, aka doorknob. That's one of the few times in a decade of streaming I was disappointed in the community. But also is probably like someone else's chatter. It wasn't an original. It was probably someone from, but definitely was not from our community. What's that? Got advice on how to propose? Is headhunting in there? Oh wait. What were we talking about? Headhunting, are you hopping in? How come your shirt looks a different shade of red today? awesome, man. Excited to see it. Is he hopping in or what? Hey, you know what I should do? I should contact Internet Jeff and have him give me the information of whoever contacted his wife. Oh, man. Oh, man. You want to see a roast? You want to see a roast? There'd be no meat left on the bones after that one. No meat. There wouldn't even be bones, marrow, nothing. It'd be all roasted. Singed to the core. Is headhunting hopping in the Discord? Did he say? Under? Free hit. This is a good run. We got a shot here. One, big one, 2, 3, big one, 4, poke, get out. One, green's a little low. Enough for a little under. Stompy. Green's okay. 1, 2, big 1, 3. We got enough for an L2 underscore 4. Okay, now we got a block. It's meatball time, brother. That's a squeaks. That's a squeaks to remember, man. That's a squeaks to remember. Speaking of, where's Gumby been? That was Greta Garbo. I wouldn't debate that. Ladies and gentlemen, you may remember an individual who said, hey, he said, hey, you remember an individual who said, hey, I haven't gotten a Valentine's gift for my wife in 14 years. I said, hop in, bud. And I said, hey, before about what your wife hasn't done, what have you done? He's like, well, I got her a Valentine's gift this year. Oh, yeah, what's that? And he said, I got her a doorknob. Quick little speed up to course. We said, hey, I know Valentine's Day's passed. Leave work 5 minutes early. Go to the store. Get her a nice Valentine's card. Write a nice, thoughtful message and give it to her. And see what happens. And we're about to see what happened. Headhunting, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming back, man. Rooting for you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You tell me, man. Did you, after work, did you ditch a little bit early and swing by the store?
I did. Yeah, I posted a picture of the card in the Discord.
Okay, when you went to pick out the card, how much time and effort did you put it? Like, what kind of messaging were you looking for when you found the card? Headhunting? We lose him?
So.
Oh, so you broke up.
Hello?
You broke up a little bit there. When you were picking out the card, what kind of messaging were you looking for?
So they ran out of Valentine's Day cards for the most part.
Yeah, that's okay.
And so I went, but our anniversary is the 17th. So I went with a more anniversary themed card as well.
Okay. And so, like, did you go through a couple cards? Did you grab the first one you saw? Like, what were you looking? What heartstrings were you looking to tug on when you're picking out the messaging?
Well, at first I found a funny one, and I don't know, it wasn't as funny as I'd hoped for. It wasn't me, right? It wasn't the message I wanted to send. I wanted to send something of more that, you know, I'm thinking of you kind of thing. I love you.
I'll tell you what, man. Your instincts, when they're right, they're right. Okay, so you get the card, and then did you write a note in the card?
Yes, I wrote a note in the card. Now, not immediately. I went home. She wasn't at home, though, so I went home, took care of some kids, took care of some other things, and then wrote my message in the card.
All right, real quick, can you before we talk about your inscription in the card, Can you tell us what the card said? The one that you ended up picking?
It says, "Know what I love about you," and then when you open it, it says everything.
My man! My man! I mean, that is an all-time card, man. You got good taste, brother. All right, okay. So you pick out a 10 out of 10 banger card, and you get a little bit of time. You get the kids sorted out. You got some time to clear your head. You go to write down. I mean, you don't have to give like the intimate details, but could you give us like the Reader's Digest of what you wrote in the card?
Yeah, just like a thank you for everything that she's been doing lately, and that we've been going through lately.
Okay. And then how did you end the handwritten note?
Ended it with, I can't believe that this is where we're at after 14 years, and that it all started with just one phrase, more or less.
What's the phrase, if you want to, don't mind sharing?
So we're high school sweethearts, and when I passed her in the hallway at school, I said, I tried to talk to her. I tried to say something,
yeah,
and she must not have heard me. So I said, "Fine then, don't talk to me." And she heard that, and so ever since.
When she heard that, did she like chirp back, or what did she say?
Yeah, she was like, "What? Are you talking to me?"
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Okay, good. All right, so did you underline any of the words on the card or that you wrote to her?
No, I didn't underline anything.
Okay, so then you seal the card. When did you give her the card?
So our schedules are a little weird. So I put it on her desk that night.
Okay.
And she got it a little bit later.
Okay. And like when she got it, were you like already sleeping for the night, or when was it confirmed that she opened and read the card?
Yeah. So then I don't know. Pretty late that night, she came to me and she says, "I got your card. Thank you for the card."
Okay. And like, were you sleeping and she woke you up, or you're just in a different room, or what were you doing?
Yeah, I was just getting ready for bed.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And did that catch you by surprise, or like what did you say after she said that?
I just said, "Yeah, I was just thinking about you and hope that you had a good day and a good anniversary, right? Because our anniversary was the next day, so I was just trying to make sure that she knew I was thinking about her."
All right, I may have avoided the double dip, but I'm not. I mean, you're killing it right now. So then from that, like, did you feel like she felt like appreciated and really appreciated that gesture as opposed to the doorknob?
Yeah, well, she said so. She said so. I thought we already decided on the doorknob. You didn't have to get me a card.
And what did you say?
And I said, well, I just felt like that the doorknob was just more like a family thing than it was just for me and you.
And what did she say?
And she said, well, we spent the weekend playing a video game together, and so that was her Valentine's Day to her anyway. I didn't know that was what she felt like was Valentine's Day, but apparently that was what she felt like was Valentine's Day for her.
Okay. What game did you guys play?
She really likes Civilization Builders, so it's Anno 1800.
Nice, man. All right. So because initially this whole thing started because you said you hadn't got a Valentine's Day gift in 14 years. Like that's a moot point. Let me ask you this selfishly, how did you feel after you left the card for her, kind of waiting to get that response back?
Yeah, it felt good. I usually do a card every year, and yeah, this year was a little bit different for sure. And maybe there was some, well, I'm not going to get you a card this year because I don't really usually get anything kind of feelings.
Got it.
So, but it felt good to do the right thing.
Okay.
Felt good to do.
Now here's the thing. Here's kind of the next level, the next side quest. Now, the next time you don't have to wait for Valentine's Day. It could be a random Wednesday and you just leave her a little note. Or maybe you're walking in front of the neighbor's house and there's a flower that looks pretty good. You rip the flower to the neighbor's yard and you leave it for her in the morning. Or maybe you just send her a text like right now after you hang up this Discord call. Just thinking of you, babe. Winky face, heart. You know, like that's where we can do some leveling up, Mr. Headhunter. And I'm going to tell you this right now, based on your actions so far, you got it. You just got to do it a little more, brother.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. In the next 2 weeks, can you come? And you don't have to spend any money, man. Like, you don't have to spend money. It's just a thought. Can you do like a little random drive-by in the next 14 days?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And keep us posted, man. And look, the goal is for you not to get a Valentine's Day gift next year, but I bet you do.
Well, and I mentioned, or when we were talking about, you know, what we were getting each other for Valentine's Day and that kind of thing, and that we had decided on the doorknob, she mentioned that she baked bread that weekend for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Now, the bread was not specifically for me. It was just she was baking bread, so.
Let me ask you this. Did you tell her, I mean, like, you got to tread lightly, but did you say that you haven't got I mean, you really have to, you have to be very careful how you phrase it. Like, have you brought up to her that you would like a Valentine's Day gift in the future?
Definitely not in those words, right?
Yeah.
But
how did you say? Because that's like, you can't say, well, you haven't gotten me anything in 14 years, or I wish you would have gotten me a Valentine's gift. You kind of have to say, hey, like, I like when you get me little gifts too. How did you say it?
yeah, so that part of it didn't go so well.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's
But
tough.
I just
I'm like,
kinda
it's
said-
tough. What did you say though?
Yeah. I just said, hey, it would mean a lot if I could, if you showed a little bit of love my direction.
Okay, yeah. That's that may be something you want to run by me next time you say something like that. But and because that's like, I'm just telling you right now, that probably made her more defensive than Havel with 2 big shields. Like, that's gonna make anyone feel defensive.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact words I said.
I mean, you kind of said it. So like,
I kind of said it.
Anytime you like, this is just anytime you like, you want something, or it would say, I would just kind of, the way to phrase it, be like, hey, I would love if this happened, as opposed to you haven't done this. You know what I mean? Or like, I love, or you say, it's like, oh, I loved when you wrote that note to me, or I love when you texted that to me. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, it's like positive Pavlov's reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is, we got things moving. Right? You feel good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, doing good.
Okay, so you got to do, you know what? You got to do a little sprinkle in the next 5 days and then the next 7. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to buy anything. Let me ask this. So she really likes strategy games or civ building games?
Yeah.
Do you, like, if a new one comes out, do you like share it with her? Be like, hey, like, civ, you know, like share an article, or do any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we do that.
Okay. What else does she like outside of strategy games or like civ games?
I mean, other than that, for game wise, she doesn't play very many. I mean, occasionally like an Assassin's Creed like kind of thing. But.
Okay. What about outside of video games? What else does she like?
I mean, with 4 kids, like that's her life right now, unfortunately.
All right. So let me answer the question for you. I'm sure it's a lot. Can you like just randomly like take the 4 kids and just give her like some alone time? Be like, hey, I was just thinking you probably want some time to yourself.
Yeah, and we have that kind of situated. Like every Tuesday night is like her night.
Yeah, but what about like in addition, like out of nowhere, like, hey, I got him tonight.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm like, the little sprinkles, man. It's the little sprinkles here and there, but headhunting, you did the work, man, and I'm excited for you. And I think Chad is too. I think you just went from the doorknob guy to the what do I love about you everything guy.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping in. Let us know in the next 2 weeks how the random sprinkles go.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Later, buddy.
See ya.
Chat. Wholesome Thursday. Wholesome Thursday. So she did. I mean, like, I'm not gonna dunk on him, but she made him his favorite bread. He's 6'8". Too wholesome. You need some degeneracy sprinkled in. All right, Papa J, hop in and finally reveal the bit that you've been putting on that you're married. You could. G-Tuna, I think so, yeah. Can we get a wholesome PB? Sure. Can a 5'5" man and a 5'9" woman really be together? Voltrix, why are you asking? We got to get you a first date first, brother. So we can dunk on him? I love gifts. I want random gifts all the time. Hint, hint, plesiosaurus. You want that toxic PB? Under. People asking height questions in 2025. Chad, DJ Knuckles doesn't get the joke, but also exposed himself as under 5'2". You can always tell. Hey, look, it doesn't matter to me. You can always tell the short people in chat because they're the only people that get offended. Yo, can we get some short? Everyone at DJ Knuckles, my short king. Bold of you to say that after meeting me? I was just going out for behavior in chat. Merv said you're not that short, just kind of short. Yo, chat. Mr. Josh, the teacher, is now on Twitch. His name is Korogrin. I'm gonna VIP him so you guys know. Mr. Josh. Korogrin. What, Mr. Josh, what's the story? What does that name mean? My girlfriend is 5'4". I'm 5'11". Standing next to her makes me feel 7 foot. Huh? It was the name of my first D&D character, a dwarf cleric.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Do your students know you play D&D?
Tier 1 sub to Colobrin. They have given
Skyfire, thanks for the gifted.
233
Appreciate
subs
it.
in the channel.
I'm 5'5" and my last name is King. I'm as short of King as they come. I want a girl that makes me feel like Crash Bandicoot next to Tawn. What the heck does that mean? What does that mean? Next to Tana Monjo? Sounds like something Starsleep would say. Dan, how do I move away from just drinking with this girl I'm seeing? Feels like all you do is go to bars. Gasco, how many times have you been out with her? Redness and Doc. Okay, Billiam, don't you ever type those words in chat ever again. CMO, this would be a great time to have the chat overlay plugin that would overlay K Billiam's chat on the screen. Because it doesn't hit as hard if I actually have to say what he typed in, which is coffee date, question mark. It's done? What do you mean it's done? He just said 3 times a week for the past month? Holy... What? How did you meet her? Look, DM me some evidence and you can hop in. Drinking and my manning? That's not a question you ask someone around here. That's personal. Who asked that? Arbard? A coffee date has never worked once for anyone. It's just a fact. You're gonna... I know, Bald. Arbard, you're married with kids. You can't type that in chat. How do I DM you evidence? Discord? Someone in chat says chick is a booze hound. What does that mean, Marcus?
Welcome, brand new subscribers.
Snake Mommy Monk has gifted a tier 1 sub to Murphy. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
That is someone's alt account. Snake, thank you for the gifted. Is a booze hound one of those things that is like lives in the Alps with the keg around its neck? That's a booze hound? You know what I'm talking about? Really? But they're not hounds. Aren't they like sheepdogs or shepherd dogs? St. Bernards, yeah. That's a booze hound? What the heck is a booze hound? Chad, this is what I'm thinking. It was from like a Disney movie. Saint Bernard with keg around neck. Walter Sullivan, thank you for the 45 months of Prime. Yeah, this is the guy. Is this a booze hound? Why does it look so like wrong? Is that a booze hound? What happened to Pluto, man?
Lord brother.
He's frozen?
At long last you are returned.
Popsicle? Underscore? Come on, one more L2 with an easy daddy-o. Good. Watch the green here, kid. We watched the green. We waited for green. We poked the green. We get free hitas for the green. A little early. 1, 2, polka. Quick one. With the double. Back boosted. Dang. That was a good one. Maybe take context clues from the bar 3 times a week. Oh, maybe there's going to trivia night. How do I know? Gasco says, what kind of evidence you need, my friend? Text, DMs, dating app, conversation, screenshots. Any or all of the above. I can't just have someone come in with that without a little bit of evidence. Need a little bit of evidence. We have to do a little, not much. We got to just do a little bit of fact checking just to.
MRRL time. Me and Mark Ritzy.
Yeah, we got receipts on the cruise story.
I skipped 113. I am a freaking legend.
Make him send you pics of her? No, that's irrelevant. Lord Gint, thanks for the gifted. Appreciate it.
And I clutched the goddamn grenade launcher. That's freaking right.
Baromoto!
Right here, it's this one. Take place right here. This is the 112. Right here. Yes, it's freaking it. I'ma have to find the actual whole
bit of it.
And I'ma have to get
What a rush.
What a rush. What a rush. Watch this, watch when I get the grenade launcher. Look at that. See how fast my pace is. Right in the freaking head. Yeah. Got a freaking
Chat, I think we're a CZ away from winning.
You see that clutchness? I am freaking clutch. Look at this effing line I take. I'm like, yeah, baby, let's freaking do.
Chat, we're not getting DMCA today. We're not getting DMCA today. We're not getting VOD muted today. This man cheats on the CZ rule like it's a diet. I'm not. There's no CZ on the table, brother. There is a PB on the table, though. All right, that was an Armin crash out. That's on me. You mean what the heck, Armin? You mean what the heck? Cat Sensei's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone be on your best behavior. Can you type Dev in chat? We got Dev in chat. Purple Ink. Cat Sensei, can I convince you to change your name to Purple Ink? Purple Ink in this chat is reserved for devs. Armin crash out again, sorry. No, you don't have to. I actually got the white is very, very contrastable. It's good. Oh, here we go. I am free tonight or Wednesday night. I leave for Syracuse. If you wanted to grab a drink or something with 2 G's. Geskill replies, name of bar, question mark. She says, yeah, 2 Y's. Want to get RLLY drunk. I can't even read Geskill's response, man. My heart broke a little bit. All right, Geskill, hop in, man. He's got a really like heartfelt response to what she's saying. Out of respect for Geskill, I didn't read his response, but it was the right response. Fruit Bat, thanks for the gifted. I appreciate it.
One sub to Julia_Fart. They have given 98 gift subs in the channel.
Armin says, Armin, you cannot say anything about triple question mark to me. Armin said, does she look like the snake character from Valbrace? So Yo, is Cosmic Nova in chat? Come get your guy. Yes. Sort out get your boyfriend sorted. Go home, sort out your boyfriend, sort out his 3D printer so you can enjoy the rest of the night. Underscore. 3D printer is Armin's babysitter. Wait, when Cosmic Nova doesn't want to be bothered, she comes home with a big spool of 3D printing stuff, man. She's like, Armin, look what I got from the store from you. He's like, really? Really? Thank you. And she's like, has Ben Affleck face and is like, Cahill says, is this actually him playing? How TF does he read chat while dodging a million attacks? Cahill, we've been doing this for 400 hours. It's like second nature, brother. What the heck is this bit? Brother, you started it. What do you mean, what is this bit? Underscore? This one's for Sinister One. Free hitter. Stompy. 1. 1, 2, little slow. 3, underscore 4, L2, some more. Quick one. 1, 2. 1. 1. We got no green. Anime. Double anime waifu. What do we do when he does the 360 waifu? Hold on to your rolls. I got you. All right. Yasko, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Getting ready to go to the bar tonight.
How you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's super light.
All right. So let's rewind this. So your initial question is like, hey, whenever you go out with this girl, you guys always go to the bar and end up drinking fairly heavily. So let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you give her a fake name just so we can refer to her?
Call her Caitlin.
All right. So how did you meet Caitlin?
At the bar.
Okay. When you said you met her at the bar, did she approach you or did you approach her?
Well, I met her like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Never really went anywhere. And then just recently, she found out I was at the bar on my birthday alone. Right?
Okay. Real quick.
So
how did you meet her 2 years ago?
At the best bar in Massachusetts.
Okay, but when you say you met her, like, I need to know, you don't just sit at a bar and meet someone. Did you go up to her? She went up to you?
Well, we had some mutual friends. You know how it goes.
I don't. So you're at you're at the bar with a group of your friends, and then
she's co-workers with someone who I know works at the same coffee shop she works at.
Okay, so you met her 2 years ago. Did you get her number, or are you just like, oh, I know her?
It kind of was just like a slow burn, It's like,
no, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Okay. We kind of just started talking, and
but how?
Dude, I don't even remember. It was.
How did you get her phone number?
I might have asked her for it at some point.
Okay.
It's been like 2 years, and so we've been texting on and off for 2 years, but.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking is like all this right now, all this lead up is like is important because like if you met her and you didn't make a move or you didn't show like strong interest and neither is she, then you're kind of just like two boats that have me floating in the same pond, as opposed to like, hey, I'm going on this Alaskan cruise with you. You know what I mean? So it's
Fair.
not, so like, so what, so to come to present time, you said you were at the bar for your birthday by yourself and she heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Through our mutual friend.
Okay.
You know.
Did you celebrate your entire birthday at the bar by yourself?
No, my friends had left at that point, and I just stayed.
Okay, I
I
got
didn't want to Uber home yet.
Got it.
And yeah, no.
So then, did she show up later that night?
Yeah. So she had just broken up with this girl she was seeing, and then we drank a little bit, and then we just started seeing each other after that. You know.
Okay, and then how long ago was that?
About 2 months ago.
Okay, and you said you see her about 3 times a week, but every time you see
Like
her,
99% of the time.
you go to the bar.
Yeah, I just need like, it's hard because the city I live in, there's not much to do. You know. You got.
But your whole point is you want to do something with her that includes not drinking.
Precisely.
Got it. Okay. So, I mean, I've got some good news and I got some bad news. I'll hit you with the bad news first. Your entire friendship / relationship seems like it's been centered around drinking from the very beginning, which isn't a death note, but also I did see the text you sent me, and like I think you're doing the right thing. So let me ask you this: what would you like to do with her outside of like going to a bar? Like go see a movie?
Yeah, well, we did that, and we snuck alcohol into the movie theater. So, I don't know. Maybe it's like a maybe like go-karts.
Yeah, I mean, like, because like, here's the thing. It sounds like you're saying that you want to do an activity with her without alcohol, but let me ask this: the whole movie situation when you brought the flask in, was it her idea or your idea?
Kind of both of our ideas. Probably was my idea. I'm trying to cut down my drinking, you know.
Okay.
So.
So
Yeah,
it sounds like when you're with her, your ability to cut is hindered.
So here's what I will say. Our favorite thing to do is go to comedy open mics, right? There's a lot of comedy open mics in the city I live in.
Okay.
Problem is, they're at bars, you know?
Yeah.
And you got $2 Miller High Life at those bars, man. On draft. It's amazing.
I mean, it's the champagne of beers. I understand. Let me ask the
Working man's SSRI.
Chat wants to know, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. All right, that puts a lot of context on it. All right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you a macro level question. Do you want her to be like your long-term girlfriend? Do you see yourself like marrying her, or you just want to hang out with her that doesn't involve drinking heavily?
I don't know. I really like this girl, you know, and I think if I can move away from the boozing with her, that it could be good, you know.
Okay. So my only other concern is that she just got out of a relationship, and
It was a very short-term one. It was, you know.
Yeah, but the ball was bouncing and you got rebounded. So that's a genuine concern of me about you, is that, you know, to rebound.
I mean, 2 months doesn't feel like a rebound to me. I don't know.
It depends on the relationship. I mean, like it could have been, you know. Anyways, so I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's like just something in the back of your head. But here's what you need to do. So when is your next plan to see her?
Tonight.
Okay. And was that text you sent me from tonight? Like about tonight's?
No.
Okay.
No, that was like 2 days ago.
Okay. And so what are your plans for tonight?
We're gonna go to the comedy open mic.
Okay. So you are in control of your actions. So tonight I got a side quest for you. Go do what you guys love to do. Go see a stand-up mic night, and instead of getting the $2 draft beer, get yourself a $0 soda water with lime or lemon.
I think I could do that. Oh man. You gotta understand the comedy is really bad. The more Miller High Lifes you have, the funnier it gets. You know.
Look, I'm not. If it was easy, everyone would do it. You know what I mean? If like, of course, like it makes bad comics a lot funnier, right? It just does. But that's not what you're asking. You're not asking to go see like amazing comics. You said, hey, you want to start hanging out with her and drink less. Well, how about let's start with not what she does. Let's start with what you do.
Well, here's kind of my plan. Doing activities that involve less drinking, right? So like tapering the boozing down a little bit. Like last night, I took her to Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Had a glass of wine with dinner. You know, I'm
Okay.
trying to move towards those types of things. You know.
Okay, but how about why can you go to Longhorn Steakhouse and get like a glass of water or a CZ?
You make a good point.
That's what I mean. It starts with you. You know what I mean? Like you can't say, hey,
Problem
like,
is we drink it.
I like, hey, I want to like do something without you without drinking, and then you bring a flask in to see Paddington Bear. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Right.
The actions don't match your goal.
Here's what I will say, right? Too, I want to like find things to do at home because like I usually have a rule: I don't drink at home. You know,
mm-hmm.
It's too easy. But I've been breaking that rule. Like, what is there to do at home besides, you know, get a bottle of wine and, you know, because I feel like I don't want to be boring, right? You don't want to be boring type of thing, you know what I mean?
Look, I understand what you're saying. There are a lot of hobbies, but Gasco, what I'm gonna do here is I am going to number one try to do that tonight, right? Go on the side quest, but after the show, I'm gonna send you some DMs privately.
Yeah.
All right.
That. Also, chat's saying I'm an alcoholic. I can control my alcohol. Don't you worry, guys.
Oh, it's so but yeah, so start with that side quest tonight, but I'll send you some DMs when the show's over.
Copy that.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
All right, peace.
Chat. Why not us? Why not now? Some music here.
Cause London's on sale again.
Look, chat. I'm gonna reach out to him after the show. I feel like that was probably some conversation off stream. But I will say this, chat. How do I say this? There are a lot of ways to do fun things and not be boring, in a wide variety of manners. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. Yeah, it starts with you, chat. Dan tonight throwing Big Brother season 10 and have a case of CZ. You can PB without a CZ. We've always PB without a CZ, but the CZ is the carrot at the end of the stick. But I would just say this because look, we do our best. If we could reserve any judgmental based comments on the last Discord call, I would appreciate it. I'll buy my wife a doorknob if you respec into big. Agreed. Under. Got a long way to go. It's not over. Normally don't go left, we go right, you piece. This is Starsleep music. Hold on, what's Armin's bad advice? Listen how tight that snare. What's Armin's bad advice? Hold on, what? This is Persona 4 Smile, covered by Legend Dave on YouTube. And the song's not over. This is the best part of the song right here.
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Corey Cupcakers. Tipped $3. Remember, chat, not every hop-in is fun. But they all have to be fielded. The calls are for everyone in the same place / when in doubt reach out to the 596 / dang heart.
Corey Cupcakes, thank you for the support. That's how, like, not to break the fourth wall, that's how I approach the calls, is I am 1000% trying to help the other person on the other end of the call, but I also think there's at least one other person in chat who probably is in a similar situation. Now, whether it was a doorknob or a faucet, I bet there was someone else out there that's like, yeah, I could probably do that too. Just throwing that out there. Like, I guarantee Wes is not the only person to not look at a girl's left ring finger before asking her out. I think there's probably a lot less people that are going to make that mistake now. It's not a non-target. You didn't lose VIP, Mr. Josh the teacher. Oh, that is brand equity. The only thing I would do different, Mr. Josh the teacher, I would make the M, the J, the T, and the T capital. Then you got brand equity on another level. But that's that. Let Mr. Josh be a lesson to us all in brand equity. He came in the name. He came in the Twitch with his old name like Snoramir or something. There's no callback to that. I don't even remember his name. Goramir. What was the guy? Goro, the guy from Mortal Kombat. He comes back, changes his name to Mr. Josh, the teacher. We get that thing camel case, brother. Yeah, Coco Grin. I don't even know what it is, man. But that's a lesson in brand equity. We need some dancing music, man. Peep OG. Car wash music. It's a Starscream statement. People. Rihita. Bam, bam, bam. You're in love. Pretty sure a goldfish has beaten this boss, by the way. Nintendo Man _. I think you're right. Our good buddy Point Pro did that. I'm gonna eat the BM on that one. I'm gonna eat it. No, Mr. Josh the teacher, you have a great Twitch name now. Way better than Scoramir or whatever your name used to be. This is what James Bond dances with a rose between his teeth. All right, Chad, here's a winning run. Someone says I'm my man to this song before. What? Better than Seabat? What is Seabat? Chat, what's Seabat? It's a song? Oops. Tweaks the heck out of that. With today's no DMCA Thursday, we can't do it today. Yeah, we'll listen to it tomorrow. We've done so good today not listening to DMCAs. No, I don't want the VOD to get muted today. You listen to Gladiator today? No, it was Julius Caesar. Look who cares about the VODs all of a sudden. There was a guy on Twitter who had my man to the song when his girl Man, that's good flute, man. The song is ridiculous. Remember crying, laughing the first time you heard Seabat? I can't. Chad, we've been so good today, man. It's Wholesome Thursday. Little Johnny Christmas. That's a plus 20 brand equity buff. Do you love the song? That's what I'm most afraid of. I'm sure I'd love it. Sounds like it's the most unhinged thing in the world. Come on. 1, 2, big 1, 3. Okay. Okay, we got the meatballs. Underscore. 1. 1. 1, 2, big 1, 3. L2 some more. We knew it was. We knew the 180 Tony Hawk was coming, man. CZ for a Seabat. You guys, you're putting a lot on it, man. I almost feel like CBAT, like, it's got 10 million views on it, chat. We're getting DMCA'd for sure. What is that? What the heck? What is that? A dead cat? What is this? How does everyone know what this is? You know, so his girl noticed the rhythm even when it was off. I researched this. What is this? I don't understand, man. It's an internet classic. The original Reddit post is deleted. How old is it? Never knew this meme. Fruit bad, what is that emote? What is going on right now, man? We're stuck. Fix it.
Fix it, Miyazaki.
Even without... I can't even read these comments to this, man. We made it almost the entire show with no DMCA, man. And we crumbled at the very end. No, the VOD watchers get this part muted, man. This is the real CBAT, man. This is a song you could CBAT to. Wait for it right now. Candles lit. I have a question. You know there's furries? Are there people that dress up like Minecraft characters, man? What would they be called? No, I'm serious. There is? They're really called blockies? Are you serious? Do they meet in Pittsburgh? They're called crafties? Brian, get what I was just trying to give context. This is post clarity right here. This part of the song. All right, one more, chat. This part. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been lurking today, drop a 7 in chat. You want to show some love to the lurkers? Hit him with the equal smiley face or heart. Bargaining, Reese's Pieces, DARPA Red, Pele Lette, Brickwall, Stevie O, first time chatter, Larry Garbage, Ballcrest, Aqua Brody, Luabrin, Sean Aston L_7, I'm Ist, Tanuki, Optical Static, Tove Zero, Jillbop, Go-Go, The Double Egg Roll, Rat Teriyaki, Acoustic Figure, Chase DeLuna, The Whack Pegasus, Luigi Twitch TV, Clover, Hilldog, Squeaky, Bounty Hunter, Evil Justin, Mistborn, Mustard_Man, Johnny Goodmer, Entwined, Mitz Blinken, Mr. Alex Z. Thank you guys so much for lurking. Appreciate it. You guys are the backbone and connective tissue of the show. Storm Chaos. Chat, I'm not even looking. How can we do this? Muscle memory? Is it sound memory? It's done. Not me posting. I'm just saying. How can we do better not looking than looking?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Great stream today, Dan. Have a great night.
Yo, the Magic Kyle. Thanks for the 2 months of Prime. All right, chat. PB time. Cinema. Don't need the bubble. Bubble's a crutch. Yeah. You want wing? All right, chat. You can thank Armin for this. Armin says he wants a Wing Commander 2 run. So if you like this or don't like it, thank Armin. comes a little static incoming. It's actually missiles landing on a Terran space base. Yo, Fruitbad, put that in the Discord.
I will speak with Prince Drakarth alone.
Alright, let's turn it up for lore purposes.
Arise, grandson. How goes the war against the humans?
The Terran carrier Tiger's Claw tried to attack us here at Katithrak Mang, but my stealth fight has destroyed it, and soon we will demolish the rest of their fleet.
Speak of your plans, not of your toys. Tell me how you will defeat the Terrans.
Yes, my Emperor.
What is this voice? This is VO, man. This one VO was VO.
On Gorakar. And then my armada will sweep through the Enigma sector to attack the defenseless colonies.
And what of the human pilot who has caused us so much trouble?
Those fools blame him for the loss of the Tiger's Claw. He will never fly a fighter again.
Excellent. Without him,
that's
the
the guy from
Terrans
Ted Lasso,
cannot
by the way.
stand against us. Soon, Earth itself will be in our grasp.
You get Chad incoming?
Without your flight recorder as evidence, the court couldn't convict you of anything but negligence.
Secretary.
But I know the destruction of the Tiger's Claw was your fault, and I still believe that you're guilty of treason. Your ridiculous claims about a Kilrathi cloaking device.
It's true, sir. The Kilrathi have invisible fighters.
Enough! The court already demoted you to captain. And as far as I'm concerned, your career in the Navy is over. My secretary has already drawn up your resignation.
Do you think it was written
I'm not guilty, sir. I won't sign it.
Have it your way then, Captain. I have a request from In-System Security for a veteran pilot. I'm transferring you to the security forces. You'll spend the rest of your career on a space station. You'll be the ISS's problem, not mine. Now get out of here. And I hope we never meet again, traitor.
Khazra, what is happening on Gorakar?
The rebels have taken the planet, my lord.
How can these scum turn against their rightful lords? I cannot let them gain my stealth fighter technology. Launch a full spread of missiles directly into the Gorakar shipyards.
My lord, we will lose years of progress, and your plans for conquering the Terrans.
We'll have to wait. Launch the attack, Khazra. Then I will return to the palace and render an apology to the Emperor.
Alright, chat, we got 2 more songs. Chat, one day we're gonna play Wing Commander 2 to completion on the channel. Check, fine. I gotta hear the audio cues. I gotta hear the audio cues. Audio cues. Darkness and light.
Why is Dan wrapping an old sweaty sock around his head?
Big scoop. Big scoop underscore. Buy it. How do we do, chat? How do we do? How do we do? Fruit Bait, I'll make a room for you. Chad, do you think Ian Cowell knew? Do you think he knew what he was doing? Look at that face, he knew. No hezzy.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what
Ian Cowell's already hopped in. Bum 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 bum. Donkey donkey.
Skyfire 322 tipped $3. In the words of Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off, sand the floor, underscore.
Skyfire, thanks to bits. I thought you were gonna go Sandy underscore. I was prepped for the Sandy underscore. This is what Starsleep calls car wash music. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And then, like, I don't know. BYOG, bring your own guts. You're not wrong. How is this car wash music? This is Missing No Vancouver. Mega Man 3 medley. All right, chat, this is the run. Yo, Raven, happy birthday, you and Heather 220, HBD spam in chat. Why not you? Why not now? Big one, little one. Stompy. Keep bub, get PB. Redness, darkness. Got a shot here, man. Would have liked to keep that. But get ready for the best drop and all the best drops of every song. Why? Right here, man. Just listen or just take it in. That's horse. Look at the dedication here, man. Look at the dedication. You got Melf on the bottom. Ryan Gary playing the trumpet. Mr. Beast playing the rhythm guitar. Got Frost on the drums. It's really good, man. Let me link it for you guys. Missing no Vancouver. They get a little dissonant here, but I'm not mad at them. All right, chat, we got one more song. Chat, what song you want? Yeah, we can do a couple packs at the end. Boom, I Got a Wife. We haven't listened to that in a while. Do Boom, I Got a Wife. Where is Boom, I Got a Wife?
And he kept reaching and reaching, and they kept stalling and stopping the game to try to do his bits, and it's just not that funny.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and I've got a wife.
I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Nah, I'm good. See ya.
I just finished watching, and it made me sick at my stomach. I need some Pepto-Bismol.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and boom, I've got a wife.
All right, chat. Let's not put any pressure on this one. Why not us? Why not now? Let's have a little fun, man. Just go out. Whether you're buying doorknobs, going to comedy clubs, just keep swiping.
Swiping left, swiping right, where do I go? Convos fade like whispers in the night, ghosted by the vibe that once felt so right. Would you match my soul, or is it just a game?
Corey Cupcakes, you did this song?
But the heartache feels the same. I'm caught in the stream, but I'm sinking slow. This digital love got me feeling so low. Here's what I wanna go online, put my information in, and boom, I've got a wife, no heartbreaks, no tears, no pain, just a wife all my life. I've just wanted a wife. Forget the games and the chase, I just want love in a blue like you. A couple of forms, maybe a quiz or two, looking for someone true. Here's what
Crafty, what is that emote? What is that emote?
Take you for granted through the pixelated screen.
What is that?
Behind the scenes, but it can't be more than a few taps and a click before I'll be saying my man. And of course, I've got a wife.
Surprised that wasn't a stun. Underscore? Please. Stun! 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 Big 1-3. We got enough for an L2. Stun! Fix it! What do we gotta do, man? Well, he must have drained. He must have drained, man. He must have drained. He had to have drained. Were we close or was he draining? Don't you remember Park and Harbor told you not to rely on the stun? No, I don't remember that.
Stop! Hey, listen, stop! It's unbelievable. Hey, I can't believe we've been stuck at this dumb tree for a week now. The rest of the game is waiting, Dan. Gotta dial my man, it's been a while.
What's your Taco Bell order, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know my Taco Bell order.
Around the tree, getting it wrong. Chat begs him to dial in, but he's horsing around again. Oh, come on, Dan. Oh, Dan, the horsing man. Can be a flower, but this is the plan. Mashing soundboard, Major Tom's a donkey. It's not Dan's fault. Fix it, me as
That sounds not real now.
Red team's coins are running low. Blue team doubters told you so. New legacy is good. Dan cries while the tree avatar never dies. Oh,
this is gonna be a stun. It's gonna be a stun.
The horsing man can be a flower, but this year's the plan. Mashing soundboard, Major Tom's a donkey. It's not Dan's fault. Fix it, Miyazaki. Come on, sing along, guys. Dan, the horsing man can be a flower, but this year's the plan. Mashing soundboard, Major Tom's a donkey. It's not Dan's fault. Fix it, Miyazaki. Dan, oh Dan, please start it in. Or the next year is when you win. Confidence hits an all-time low. Hey, come on, Dan,
In
let's
what world?
go.
I ate them 50 times in a row. 50 times and 50 burgers and 50 bags of fries and 50 chicken nuggets and 50 CCs and 50 people and 50 places and 50 worlds. And that's not a stun? And I don't want to hear Park and Harbors that don't rely on the stun. I don't want to hear that.
Bartnonymous tipped $3. Imagine the post beating Wing Commander 2 to completion clarity.
I know it's gonna happen. We're gonna beat it on stream. Question is, will you be there for it? Rita Sprinkle says, "Excuse me, what do you mean?" Bartimus was referring to the exuberation of completing the Chris Roberts 1994 classic Wing Commander 2. We're gonna beat it on. How is that a quote? Bartimus, thanks for the support, by the way. I did get hit with a triple question mark from Bartimus last night, not even in the normal stream. This is guaranteed. If this is not a stun, it has to be a stun. In no world is this not a stun. There's no way this is not a stun. Don't ever talk to me about my stuns. You got no green. Enough for a poke. That's good RNG. Redness, darkness, whiteness, stun. We're out of green. No hit on this one. We cannot hit here. We can't hit, but we can out too. Data. Watch the green, kid. Oh. Do we greed? Chat, why if that was greed and if no? Did we greed? Why is everyone saying why? Why are you saying why? We never lose to this song. Never have, never will. Whether you play snoozy JRPGs or not. It was green. Was it green or just greed? Thanks, Static. More of a squeaks. Tinkering. Goose Gretzky, thanks for the 5 years of Prime. What were we doing 5 years ago, you piece? Any advice for buying a used car? You're already on the right track. Don't buy new. Buy from a dealership if you want some peace of mind. Buy from a non-dealership if you want a better deal. What do you mean actual good advice? I don't know how this is DMCA, man. This should never be DMCA. Always started out William Rosati, Lonely Troutman 2. Always started out as royalty free, then they switched it up on you like the Unity license, man. You haven't heard it in years because it's instant DMCA. Get some Saba pings in chat, please. In Before Star Sleep, what it says, what is some 90s action montage music? AEIE, we're trying. Under? Re-up, reload, Rhea Ripley. Give me some spin. Not spin drift. Give me some spin. Give me some spin. We're not getting a stun here. We're not getting a stun. Maybe stun, please? Bagging, +2. You need to dodge roll the last redness so he can save green. You don't want to hit on the redness whiteness? Hey, where's the bear version? Here it is. I think this is it. Is this the bear version? Bear taffy. This is it.
Go off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. In bags or pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You can say my hat is off to you. Or we can zoom all the way to the moon from this
March, here we
train.
come? What do you mean? What do you mean, March, here we come?
Have coins of me. Yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Just jump up and your
+2 for the jump in game? No +2 for the jump in game?
Start to swirl. Don't fear, don't shed a tear, cause you are my one.
Stop begging.
Girl.
Thanks,
So
Witch
let's
Knight.
all jump up super high, high up in the sky.
+2, -2, -2, +2, -2. So that's a net -2.
You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm
Flipping the switch, you
Get
son
ready
of
for
a...
this. Oh, let's do the Odyssey.
Son of a finch. Jay, you never heard son of a finch? No? Now you have. There's nothing wrong with son of a finch.
Spin
the wheel.
Take a chance. Every journey starts with new romance. A new world
Shot.
calling out to you.
Shot it.
Turn.
Stun. Sugar, are you? What kind of knee surgery? ACL, MCL?
You know every
We have not got a.
Take it in stride as you move
All right, here we go,
side to
kid.
side. They're just different points of view.
Duck.
Jump with me, grab coins of me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, cause you are my one-up girl.
Chat.
Now listen,
I will never be the person to say fix it Miyazaki. But
Fix it, Miyazaki.
did I miss something? Mr. Wonka, did I do something wrong? Do you have a playlist in order that you go through, or is it random vids? Just kind of what YouTube serves up for me. So I just need to download the songs and put them into VLC. That's what I normally do, but we're kind of we need to add some more, like Cool Dance. Shoot X Cool Dance. Last run. What's wrong with VLC, Hambuster? Ubar. What is it, 1999, brother? You got Napster on your computer too? Why if you use VLC and if no? Kazaa, man, I haven't heard of Kazaa in a long time. Kazaa, Napster, what were the other ones? LimeWire. What was that for? Like, what is a modern day LimeWire? Why don't they have that anymore? Torrents? They do? It was for piracy? Man, there was nothing better than when you found a good Napster, had like all the songs categorized properly. Please don't stop the songs now. Not this song. Here we go. Here we go. Off the rails.
Here we go.
That's Apollo.
The rails.
And you know it's time to sink the stream. There's no dial it's ever been. Glance away, read a chat, do whatever, but don't you look. You could say my heart is very blue.
Oh, we can
never look at redundant
from this
the rest of the piece of this game. Glance with me, and glance. Wait. It's time to spray your cope in the air. Spray it in the air. Jump up, and your cope will never win. And if your dark clouds start to swirl,
don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up guy. So let's all jump up super high, jump up high up in the sky, jump up. There's no power up like dancing.
Why is he's putting so much sauce on
You
it?
know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping
The switch.
Get ready for this. Oh, let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, you see. Odyssey, you see. Odyssey, you see.
How painful it is to move that chat.
Odyssey, you see. Odyssey, you see. Odyssey, you see. Odyssey, Odyssey.
I just like that. Last run. We get some 110011 in chat.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Last run, chat.
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so free. I'll give my life, not forever, but for you.
Dunk it, dunk.
In my time, let me for the rain, and someday you feed it on a tree frog.
Can you eat a tree frog?
It's so chill, the trial to survive. For that time, we see new light. I'll give my life, not forever, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crying, that's the way I'd like to you. I'm a dream, snake eater.
Good on green, good on green. Redness. This could be the run, chat. This could be the run. We're getting P3 for sure. To the heavens, brother. To the heavens. We get the P3, brother. This could be the run. What do we do? What do we do? It's okay. We're still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Of course it's anime. Of course it's anime. Of course.
Not forever, but for you. In my time.
What do we have, chat? All right. Now that it's fresh, what do we do on Nuke? What do we do on Nuke? Just run from Nuke? Okay.